I kept on calling it the Dallas Stars, but it's actually the Dallas Cowboys. That's what I get for being a hockey fan. Hello, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time we are opening the Transformers NFL Starblitz. This is for the Dallas Stars. And yeah, Starblitz. I don't own any of these helmets. It was like 24 bucks on Amazon. So it was like, might as well check it out. Also, it comes with the football, so that's cool. It also comes with the helmet, and it transforms into a helmet. So yeah, it's got this very NFL style packaging for some of the products. So I don't know exactly how to open this, because it looks like, oh, you tear away the front, but then at the same time, you got the backing that's kind of glued here or taped here. Usually for boxes they do one or the other. But that also feels very nostalgic to older Transformers as well, where they had the big bubble. Let's go ahead and open it from this side. This is not a review, by the way. This is more like a reaction type video, I guess. Okay, there we go. And it seems like I was kind of hoping it was open from the bottom. It's very thick cardboard too. Let's see. Oh, maybe I could slice it from the back. I don't want to ruin the art from the front, so that's why I'm trying to avoid just tearing it. Because I could always just replace the tape, can't I? Alright, so now we got that. Go ahead and slice down and across from here. There we go. Okay, everything's just gonna fall off. There we go. It's opening, I can feel him. This big flap on the top is really annoying me. I've seen a lot of the sports products, and they have a similar style packaging, or at least the ones I've seen. So I guess that's what they're going for. Let's see. I could trim the bottom, because it's got that liner right there. Or it's just gonna come off anyways. Okay. At least it's from the bottom, not the top, so it saves most of the artwork. And let's see if I could just grab it and pull from here. Yes, I can! Ha 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 ha! And you doubted me! Alright, there he is. Trying to put the box down, but the flap keeps opening. So it's got this piece right here that I imagine is going to be the backpack. I've actually not seen anything for the transformation, so this is all new to me. The blue here looks like it's already yellowed. I know it hasn't, it just looks that way. There we go. We only have a couple of snippets to deal with. Feels like it. Let's go ahead and... Oh, is there something else that's holding it? Let's see. Oh, the head. Right? Let's see. Yeah, it seems wrapped around the head, maybe. I mean, I could be wrong. Yeah, okay, it's wrapped around the chest. There we go. Let's get that. And let's try to get him out. Don't know why he's not still. There's another strap. There we go. And there he is. And the quality feels, fine. The shoulders are a little loose. The arms are short. Wow, I didn't expect that. I thought he would have big arms so they could swing around the football. Which, speaking of, there it is. It's a brown football. It's got a peg hole at the bottom. And you're supposed to take that, plug that into the hand, and now we can play football with our Transformers. Am I cool now? Alright, let's go ahead and open up the instructions, because I'm not sure what to do with that guard piece. I guess if you want, you could just leave that off, as if, it's just the backing of the helmet. But I would imagine you'd probably want to assemble it correctly. Okay. So, on the instructions, it actually shows that it's two different pieces. So the front of this is a whole other thing. But this is supposed to plug somewhere on the back. I'm not sure where. It looks like there's this tab right here. Is that where it's supposed to go? Does it go this way? Well, I guess so. There's a couple of hinges right here, so is it supposed to fold in? I don't know. Again, I haven't seen anything about this or these products, so everything is fairly new to me. It feels like it's transformed wrong. Let me see the back of the packaging. No, that's exactly how it's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be this way? Let's see, where's the guard? Oh, I think this comes up further. No? Does it? Feels like it should. Oh, there's a rubber band around it. Okay, okay. That's what I saw that was around the head. So, it's really hard to get at. There we go. Okay. There we go. So now that we got that, is this supposed to come up further? Yes, it is. Okay, now I'm getting it. And then this is, I guess, just kibble that slaps onto the back. I don't know, that feels kind of lame, but oh well. I do like the colors. You know, I've said that before. The steel blue, the dark blue. I'm not sure about this shade of gray, but everything else seems to be pretty cool. There's some markings right here. I like the printing. I like the Dallas, you know, stars printing all over the place. Does it have a hand rotation? No, it does not. I thought it would. But let's go ahead and see the helmet. So I think, yeah, that just pops open. And oh my god, that's a bright blue head. But I think it's pretty cool that you do have a helmet. And maybe you can add that to other figures. So that seems like a cool little trick. And apparently the head sculpt is unique to this figure in particular. So if you're thinking, oh, it's all the same. Oh, okay. The guard can pop off. I didn't know that. Oh, that's a good looking helmet right there. Yeah, it looks like an Evel Knievel helmet. Let's see, flip that around and plug that back into place. Yeah, they all have a different head, so that's good at least. It's hard to clamp back on, but there we go. There he is, Starblitz. And yeah, he's roughly deluxe size, maybe a tall deluxe. So yeah. He's a lot more bulkier than the Hot Wheels Transformers, I'll say that. Let's see, that could rotate. It looks like this is supposed to hinge out, but it is, I think, for the transformation. I don't know. You know, speaking of transformation, let's check that out. So I guess first thing we want to do is take that off. It doesn't even show it for the instructions. But let's see, the chest will come up. And I don't know, is it supposed to move forward? It looks like it's on a double joint. Yep, it is. I see it. There we go. Okay, so the chest is like that. And then the backpack opens. Like so. And apparently you could keep the helmet on. There we go. And the helmet and head should be able to rotate in. If I've got the helmet on right. There we go. It fits right in, so that's nice. The front here will come up, and it feels like a lot of these joints just don't want to move properly. I know this is a fresh new figure that's probably never been transformed. It looks like a Volkswagen now. Let's see, that's supposed to clip into place, but it doesn't really want to hold. I'm sure when everything is in place, it will do better. Oh my god, there's so much going on. Alright, let's go ahead and do the arms. So this will fold in like so. We've got these guards that will, I don't know, rotate, I think. It's again, really hard to tell what the instructions are telling me specifically. It looks like they're supposed to rotate, but they don't. Or are they supposed to be pushed in? Okay, they're supposed to be pushed in. There we go. Okay. I saw what was going on. There's a beam right here that's supposed to go down with it. And then I guess they collapse on themselves. And then, let's see. These are supposed to tap into place right on the bottom. With the hands, there we go. Or the lower arms, I should say, more accurately. And then these should double joint into here and then line up with the guard. Hopefully that will keep everything in place. There we go. All right, got that side in. And then got that side in. I can't stop looking at this and thinking, oh, those are eyes. Let's see. It's really hard. You know what this is? This is a Borok from Bionicle, if anyone knows that. The little ball guys. Okay, so the feet will flip up, and there's this weird bit of plastic over top. Okay. And then they should tab to the top here. Like that. The heels will come up. And then, yeah, I called it. That is a joint that folds down like so. Oh, that's really tight. And then we've got this that's supposed to rotate around like that, I think. I don't know exactly. Yeah, it looks like it rotates down like that. And then this should open up on a double joint, so it folds down and then collapses onto the back. It's really tricky just to line everything up. And I'm sure this isn't like a really hard transformer to do. It's just everything's so tight. And I don't want to break it because that would suck. That would be poopy. Let's see. Is this supposed to tab down here, or is it just supposed to line up? Because it looks like that's not wrapping around correctly. But I don't want to push it. Let's see. Maybe try the other side. Because I could see that this is supposed to line up with that. But it doesn't really want to come down all the way. Am I doing this right? Is it supposed to fold up like that and then line up like that? But that doesn't feel right. No, it definitely does not feel right. What feels right anymore anyways? Let's see. Okay, so it looks like that's all supposed to line up like that. I don't know. I'm gonna try this off camera. Okay, so I got it. There's this little tab right here that's supposed to lock into this section, but when you bring it down, it moves past it, so it feels like, oh, should that not align? But no, that tab just goes right into there, and it's not an obvious connection either. So yeah, that's a strange one, but okay, I guess. And now I can't line it up. Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay. So now that we have this, the legs will collapse into themselves. I'll zoom out so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. And then the legs look like they're supposed to collapse in on themselves, I think. Is that how it's supposed to go? I forgot they notch the knees now on Transformers, and I hate that they do that. They don't need to do that. Alright, so if I were to imagine, there's tabs right here that lock into there, and then there's tabs right here. And so I'd imagine everything would kind of collapse into place somehow, but it might be hard to line up this because everything wants to move around. So I'm going to try and get these in. And I guess it wasn't as hard as I thought. Let's see, snap that side in. Okay, now that we have this, we collapse the back. Just making sure that everything is going smoothly. There's a lot of gaps here. It's not really a great helmet, but whatever. And there's technically the helmet mode. I almost said mold, but I screwed that up. Anyways, the football is supposed to tab into here. And I guess that's for storage or a mouth guard, whatever you want to call it. And then this is supposed to plug onto here. You can see the straps. I don't love the parts forming, but okay. And then we've got tabs right here as well. There's a tab. There's two different tabs right here. And let's see, that's supposed to line up. But then you also have the tabs on the top. It's very tricky to do. It's funny how it shrinks so much, though. I was talking about how big and bulky it is, and now it just feels so small in my hands. Which is funny, too, because it's hollow at the base here, too. But let's go ahead and plug that onto that side, and there we go, and there we got a helmet! There it is! It's very dark in there. I wonder if it can fit my head. No, it can't even fit my hand. But yeah, I think that's a nice look. I love the colors with the straps. That actually goes well with the helmet. You got the Autobot logo on the front there, and you got the mouth guard. Yeah, just a really cool little novelty piece of NFL and Transformers merchandise for the 3 people who are into NFL and Transformers. But yeah, with that out of the way, I'm curious if they'll do a Blue Jays. I know that's baseball, but they recently collaborated with the Blue Jays, so I find that funny that, oh, we got NFL helmets, but not for baseball. I'm curious if they'll ever do NHL. I would love to see hockey, but NFL, that's what we got. So anyways, with that said, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.